Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be doing another wonderful reading for you. We have the cards of Down Home Funk and Accelerated Motion. Now, today we're going to be exploring the magic in you. And as I said before, every day I'm talking about, especially this week, about a book that's called You Are Powerful, The Secret to Everyday Manifestation. So I will pick a little blurb here from this book. It's not very long, so I'm going to read it to you. And I'm doing this because these tools have a good vibration to them. They're the kind of things you should be filling your mind and your energy field with. And I wanted to share them with you so that if you needed a little pick-me-up of any kind, these are the things that I use. It says, believe in your higher self. The first thing I need you to do is get up, stand front of the mirror, look yourself in the eye and say to yourself, I believe in my higher self. You must believe in a version of yourself that is free from self-doubt, worry, fear, and shame. A version of you who can have and be whoever and whatever you want. If you don't believe in her or him, she or he won't shine. None of the practices in this book will work if you don't believe it's possible. All I'm asking of you right now is to believe that he or she exists. The rest I will help you with. For many of us, self-love feels impossible. It did for me too until I started working on my self-acceptance. And as I began to become more accepting of myself, it became easier to rise my vibes day by day. Over time, it became natural. As you follow some of the following principles, you will work out your self-worth muscle. Instinctively and subconsciously, your self-worth will rise, and so will your ability to attract wonderful things. When you believe it, you can start your journey to becoming it. I love it. And that's just a little blurb. It's not a very long book, but it's got every paragraph, every thought in it sparks something wonderful in the energetic body. And I wanted to promote it because, well, just because. I'm not getting anything for it, but it is an affiliate link on Amazon. So if you do buy it, I get a little something, no extra cost to you. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to read from it every day, but I will be talking about it every day. I've started deciding that I'm going to give you all the things that I use in my life from day to day, week to week, year to year, of the things that help with my vibration, help me get up to where I need to go so that I can receive more and more every single day. I hope you enjoy it. And if you don't, well, I'm so sorry. This is who I am. I can't help it, and I really don't want to. So, I don't know, I guess I'm not sorry in the end, am I? Oh well. Moving on. Down Home Funk and Accelerated Motion, number 8. Down Home Funk is, I know it sounds weird. The first time I saw that card, I went, this makes me think of like a yard at my house when I was a kid, you know, like the sun's shining, there's a tire on the tree, there's, you know, somebody tinkering with the engine of a car. It's just a slower pace of life. And when I looked at the meaning in this card, I realized that that is what it is. It's your version of paradise. It's your version of peace. It's your version of harmony. It's your nostalgia. Because for everybody, it's something different. And it's written, paradise could lie where the forces of the universe are balanced in contentment and harmony for you. So this is exactly what this means, okay? It just because people tell you that harmony and happiness and contentment lives here, that's a reality that they have like put and they advertise on TV, on social media. It doesn't mean that's where your contentment and happiness lies, okay? You could be happy with a little shack and a swing with a tire, being with the people you love, you know, watching flowers grow, and stolen kisses, and you know, enough money to get through your every day. That could be enough for you. I know it'd be enough for me. So, you know, don't sell yourself short. don't put expectations. Sometimes if we are looking for castles and something, it would be nice to visit. It'd be nice to be part of that play. But do you ever imagine living in that castle for 20 years? Do you think it would be that great? If it is, go for it. But I mean, if it's just, an imagining that you have, you can create that. You can create a moment in time that feels that way. But is it truly your paradise, your happiness, your contentment? Okay? I could be Cinderella. I could go somewhere in England or probably around here and find a castle and pretend I'm a princess and wear a gown and have a partner that says you're my prince and act the part, and we could do it and it would be great. And I have no doubt it would be fantastic. It would be such a high. But do I want to live it every day that way? Maybe not. I like variety in life. I like different experiences. So don't pin yourself down in a fantasy and then make yourself believe that you're not going to get there, so that it's something you're always yearning for. Understand that harmony, contentment, happiness is something you create from within. You can make anything happen, even for a minute. Okay? You can be the princess, you can be the prince. Absolutely. If you have somebody with you who's willing to play that part with you, wow, you can do anything. Okay? If you have a life where you say, I'm going to be that, you can be whatever. You can give yourself titles. You can be who you want to be. It doesn't really matter. If it's giving you the power to feel contented, you're feeling at home. You have a down-home funk. Funk in this case is like the music, the funk of the groove of your life. Find the groove of your life so that you don't stop yourself from accelerated motion. I've talked a lot about this. I've talked enough about this. Anybody who's new is going, she didn't stop talking. She's not pulling any cards. I'm pulling cards. It's coming right here. It's coming. It's right here. A change and a win. Gorgeous. Oh my God. They're just like coming out. Poof. I said, I need cards. They said, okay, here's some cards. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Let's see. We'll pull them all out. The Six of Pentacles. There's that card of balance again. The Six of Wands. Nice. The Star. I saw the Justice card there. And the Breakthrough. Seven of Wands. Yes. Okay. So, everybody happy? All the cards are out now. A change in the wind. Definitely, right? Everything's kind of in a space of flux right now. Even if it's something that you're not into, I mean, the people who are not being defined by, how they're born, it is causing, shifts and stuff. And I'm not saying I agree or disagree. I'm just saying that there's a lot of flux right now going on. There's a lot of flux going on. You look and you go, wow. There's waves everywhere happening, and it's causing so much chaos. But it's in a state of learning. It's like children testing, like what works, what doesn't work, what's been so terrible for now, since up until now. What's been so repressive and stuck. And we're part of that. We're part of that. Don't let anybody tell you that as Pisces, we don't like change. We do. We don't like change. We adapt to change very well because we're kind of that flowing energy. We're water, okay? We can adapt. Sometimes it's easier than others. Sometimes it's not so much. I see with the Queen of Swords at the end in the reverse position is that she's willing to let go, and I've been talking about that. The losses and the sorrow that formed the way she was, she's willing to let go of that now. Be more of a King of Swords, of looking at the big picture and seeing, oh, all of this has happened for a reason. I can take that and turn it into action. I can take that 1 swords and make it 2, and I can get rid of these burden, that 10 of wands. This is you, just like picking stuff out and going, I've always looked at it from this point of view, but now I'm going to look at it from a different point of view. I won't be trying to fit in with everybody. I want to fit in with me. I want to fit in with what's working with me. And finally look at the burdens that I've been feeling and going, okay, this is time for it to, be resolved. I need to find a different solution. I need to find my own funk, my own groove, my own happiness, my own dance. So this is definitely bringing a change and a win. This is your 3. Your 3, 12, 3, 6, 9. You have a 3 and a 6 in lifetime. And you're always being guided by that 9, that big realm-like energy. The perfection, if you want to call it. The stuff we're always going for, right? As humans, we can't help it. We have to strive to, meet the challenge, to do more, to unload the burdens. The Knight of Wands is going to help you with that. I've told you guys that the fire is going to help you a lot. It's going to help you find the courage. And you see it in both sides here. You have the Knight of Wands, who's like the courageous knight, the one who like grabs the flame and says, I'm gonna make it do what I want. Okay? And he does have like a challenge. He's ambitious. He's adventurous. He's a risk taker. You want to experiment. You want to try new things. But new things that will bring you to your state of being that feels right, that feels okay. The 6 of Pentacles, that balance. What is yours? What is yours to have? What brings you into balance? Your give and take. And, of course, looking at the big picture and not being a wounded warrior is always a better way of doing. Okay? So this is when your knowledge and your knowing of things, you can spring into action with your masculine energy, right? This is masculine energy right here, okay? The beautiful, victorious masculine that says, I'm going to be victorious in what I'm doing, and I'm going to make it happen. If the star, going for your dreams, going for your goals, going for what makes you, okay? No longer looking at people going, yeah, but it was always done that way before. Yes, this was then and this is now. Things have changed a lot. And in this flux, I could probably, just think about it this way. With everything being up in the air and everything being in flux, isn't this a perfect time to start a new thing? Something that lets people be who they want to be. That allows people to work inside of their energies to create the breakthroughs and bring the balance that they need to be victorious. Look at this. Look at this setting right here. The King into the Pentacles, into the Wands, into the breakthrough. Like, it's a beautiful circle to be going into. Have the 7 of Wands. Now remember, growing pains, right? There's going to be moments when people are going to tell you, oh, you're too far out there, you got to bring it back. You know? You don't really need to. You don't really need to. Okay? I love this. Look at this hand pointing to you. Look, it's you. You're causing all the trouble. It's her. Look, she's causing all the trouble. And you can say, no, I'm causing my balance to be back. I'm getting my groove back. Yes, I'm getting my groove back, and you should too. What are you fighting for? What is this? The status quo? Things that haven't worked so far? Yeah, I'm not that person. I'm going to stand right here with my legs apart for stability and look at you and say, yeah, this is it. This is where I make my last stand. This is where I want to be. Change is hard. Change is in the wind, and it's hard, but it's there. And even if you disagree with everything that I say and everything that I've ever said, you know it. You can't deny, if you click on anything, the amount of change that comes in, and the radical sometimes difference between one side and the other. They're so woof, like flying high on both sides. Everybody's getting on their pedestal, and they're yelling sometimes at each other. I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. In this case, I don't want you to fight. I just want you to be you. Stand your ground. Okay? Remember, believing in what you do, it's not burdening any other person with it. It's not trying to make your truth theirs. It's about finding happiness and a place to be at peace in your life. It's to find your groove. It's not about changing the masses to do everything. We don't want mindless people who can't have an original thought. Now, granted, there may be some people who fall into the same category as you, and they're like your people, as we say. The people that get you. And that's fantastic. But there'll be people who kind of change and float from one group to another, and then they create their own thing. Can you see it? Can you see the magic in it? Sharing, giving. And some people will settle with one and then be for a time, and then go to another and be for a time, and then maybe they break off and they start their own, and other people go. People from this group and that group and this group. And everybody intermingles. And it doesn't mean that somebody is wrong just because somebody is right for themselves. It just means they're different. That's it. That's it. But you need to empower yourself first. It's not about fighting. It's about holding ground for what you believe in. That's it. Okay? So many people try to fight their position, or at least talk about their position, but then they end the conversation by bashing somebody else. And I always find that you just took away the power of what you were trying to convey. Okay, well that's enough. That's enough. I'm stopping here. This is your magic. I'm telling you, this is how you can move forward. Okay? This is the best tool you can use. Finding your groove, being strong within yourself, finding your personal balance. Okay? Bring in the change. Be the student. Be open. Rise up. Meet the challenges, the obstacles. You have all the power here to do it anyway. All right, Pisces, I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to go and come back and talk about the accelerated motion that you may be feeling right now. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Press the all. But even better, go to my website and subscribe there, and you'll always get notified when I post a video. Always, always. You'll never miss it. And nobody has to suffer an algorithm that no longer lets you know I'm here. Take care. Love, light, and blessings. I will see you later. Bye for now.